So we've got greenhouse number 2 cleared out, and we're in the process of taking up this ground cover from it. We have staples holding it down, so I'm going through pulling them up, and then we will work up the ground and plan to plant cucumbers in here before the week is over.
We're putting strings about every 6 inches to tie our cucumbers, our new cucumbers up to, so they can advance and grow up the strings and keep all the babies off of the ground. And so it takes a lot of strings, but it works well. And so all you have to do is just keep tying strings. I keep the strings behind the vest part of my overalls, so the loop ends hang out on one side and the strings feed through from the other side, and it saves a lot of time from not having to go hunting each time I need a string. I just reach down and grab one, and there it is. My wife tied the loops in the end because she can do it so much faster than I, and then I just feed them through behind my overalls and put them in, and then she fastens 2 at a time to a metal stake in the ground. Between us all, we get a lot of work done.
For each plant, I use 2 strings that I separate at the top and bring down together at the bottom by pushing a little ground staple down into the ground a little bit, tying the string on, then pushing it down farther. Then I put the plant so it's in between these 2 strings. These little curly-Q things will attach to the string as it grows. I'll have to pay attention and help it to stay attached to the string as it grows up. But it will get tall and big, and we'll make cucumbers that way. We've got 2 rows of cucumbers in this house. It's a 12 by 100-ish foot house, and each row has 95 cucumber plants in it, and we've made 2 strings for each plant, which adds up to about 190 strings in each row. That's a lot of strings to put in here and attach to these cucumbers, but I think that's the way we can get some good healthy cucumber stock. And they're so easy to pick whenever they're hanging up on a nice healthy plant. You just come in, walk along, pick the cucumbers. You don't have to get down on the ground and bend over and all that stuff. Molly seems to think she needs to help me with my cucumber tying. Right, Molly? Are you a good helper? Got some cucumbers today that are ready to be picked. The slicing cucumbers first. They're not quite as long as we want them to be, but I think they're filling out, so they're about as long as they're gonna be. So I'm gonna pick them. Here's a nice one. I just love seeing these cucumbers hanging in the greenhouse. We've got them climbing up strings. I wrap the string around the cucumber vine as it grows up. See, like this. And then their little twiny things will grow around that or each other It holds them up really nicely.